Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe here today taking a look at Arche Age, which is a newer MMO currently in alpha for Western territories. I believe this is already out in Korea and Russia. It is developed by XL Games, but it's being localized by Tryon Worlds, who, as I'm sure most of you know, are responsible for Rift and Defiance. So, I'm always skeptical of Korean MMOs. They end up being super grindy with terrible endgame, and they don't usually do very well in the West. I think a lot of them end up going free-to-play, but this one comes highly recommended. I'm told that this is a lot like what Star Wars Galaxies once was. Not Old Republic, but Galaxies, and that was by Sony Online Entertainment. Back then, it was a very sandbox-style MMO, really ahead of its time, player-driven economy, crafting reigned supreme, really unique gameplay, and unfortunately, SOE just drove it into the ground, deciding that it wasn't meeting their needs, I suppose. They crippled it and made it into a typical MMO. It then later just died off. Really unfortunate, but people keep telling me this is a lot like Galaxies, and it's very much so a sandbox. Crafting yields the best items, lots of exploration and PvP, huge amount of character options, multi-classing, and, well, that sounds interesting. So we're going to take a brief look at it, maybe roll through a couple levels, take a look at some character creation here to begin with, and hope for the best. But anyway, so what do we got? Nuian, which seems to be a typical Caucasian race here. You've got male and female, of course. I know what you're looking at. You cut it out. But each race has their own abilities. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at all these, but we've got elf as well, male and female. We've got the Faran, which is a cat-like race. It's the male variant. Big and bulky. And then the Harani, which is another humanoid race. I guess they're more Asian. Smaller in stature. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to go with the Nuian, I think, to start out with. And let's hit accept there. Now, I haven't played this. I have only made one character and dropped into the world in order to test out my graphics settings. I deleted that character, and I'm making this one now just to really create more of a first impressions video here. So, haven't really seen a whole lot. I'm going to noob it up. You've been warned. I can tell you, though, that I do have one major issue with character creation right off the bat. You see that we've got hair here, of course. Hair color does absolutely nothing until you choose a different hairstyle. Then it actually changes the color, so it's kind of silly. So again, let's go with brown and change the hair, and then it turns brown. So it's kind of weird, a little cumbersome. I hope that that's something that can be resolved over time. Not a huge deal, but it's kind of weird. To each their own, I suppose, in regards to character creation. I think what I'm going to do is go for a pre-made, just to kind of hurry things along a little bit here. I think this guy looks tough. Looks like he means business. I think I'll go with this hairstyle for now. Oh, the other thing I will warn you about is that what you see here is not necessarily what you get in-game. The lighting here is different, so when you get in-game and you're dealing with that lighting, your hair color, your skin color might end up looking different. It's kind of a pain, and you might have to go through a couple of character creations to get just the right skin tone and hair color. Let's see. So I think I'll go with that. I think the eyes I'm going to shift to blue. And that works. Style. There aren't really any hardcore beards. It's mostly stubble. Wow, they actually have the Hitler. He ruined that mustache for everybody. But, alright, let's do that. And I make skin. So this This varies quite a bit. It's really hard to get something that looks decent. Like, I would tell you that this looks perfect here, but in-game, I think it's just going to make me really pale. But I'll go with it anyway, so there's that. It does have a bunch of options if you really want to get into details. It's the kind of game that has all those slider bars. So if you're totally into major customization, you can spend hours here if you want. So there's that. It is there. I'm just not going to do it right now. And I think that is it. There is also facial blemishes, imperfections, paint, and all that jazz. But I think we'll just stick with this for now. And select skill set. So this is apparently where the game differs from others. You can do multi-classing. So we can pick Battle Rage to start out with, which is kind of like a warrior build. But later on, you can then turn yourself into a paladin or maybe even a battle mage. You can cast spells. You can heal. You can maybe be a mix between this and a hunter of sorts. Or you can be... you can skill set into archery and then maybe do some heals. You can kind of be like a druid or something. So it really allows you to kind of pick your own class. And I think that's really cool. Definitely a selling point for the game. I think... For now, though, I'm going to go with Battle Rage. I think ideally, if I was really going through this game, I might try to make some sort of paladin. Or I would probably go with archery and try to create some sort of hunter or ranger, probably. Alright, so Battle Rage, you can see the different abilities that you start with here, I think. And let's just make a name. Create character. Confirm. Alright. So here's the world, I believe. There's 3 continents. I think this is showing me where I'm going to start. There, that's kind of nice to know where you're actually starting in relation to the rest of the world. And I think that's it. By the way, this is supposed to be a free-to-play. You can buy your way into the alpha, which is actually quite expensive. They're charging $150 for a Founders Pack, which has a lot of gold and all this stuff. I'm going to skip this, by the way, just because I don't know Korean, and I want to just show you gameplay. But yeah, Founders Pack, it's $150. There's a lot that you get in the package, plus alpha and beta access, head starts, all that stuff. $70 worth of in-game currency, apparently. But it's a bit much if you're just wanting to check out the game. I don't know that... it would be a great idea to spend that much just based on curiosity. So hopefully this video will help you decide. See, my hair at night looks a lot different than what I saw in the menu. But there are a couple of other packages, but they don't get you into alpha. There's like a $100 package, and then there is a $50 package, I think, that will get you into beta, but they won't get you into alpha. And they also include some other things, like a fancy glider, some different cosmetic armor and things like that. And gold, but again, not as much. So I'll have a link in the description below if you want to check those things out. Now, if you're wondering how I was able to get into this alpha test, Try On Worlds was kind enough to extend me an invite, and I really do appreciate that, so special thanks to them. It's always nice when a developer supports the YouTube community. Anyways, so with that said, here we are. And I will tell you that everything is currently maxed out graphically. I am running on DX9 though, because DirectX 11 was giving me some problems. I was having an intermittent stutter, and I was able to resolve that by switching to 9. Now you are missing some shader effects, some anti-aliasing types, some lighting I think as well, but generally it runs a lot better at DX9. This is CryEngine 3, so it's a decent looking game, but if you are having that intermittent stutter, then try DX9, see what happens. Hopefully it's something that will get resolved over time, unless it's just me. That's always possible. But so anyway, we've got our chats here. I'm just going to switch it to party in case there's some crazy spam. Map here. I like that it's transparent. It's kind of nighttime, which is nice. I think that shows what time it is here. Minimap size, we can shrink that. I think I'll leave it at that. Alright, some abilities. I'm guessing standard keys, inventory. This is C for that. What is Farmstead over? Okay, well, there's probably a lot to look at, but I'm just going to try to go through some of the basics. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time reading through this, and I'm going to use my powers of deduction to really just get through some basic quests, I think. I'm guessing standard issue tutorial stuff in the beginning, so I don't know how much original content we'll see. So bear with me. And I wouldn't necessarily judge the game based on what you see in the first 5 levels. Because usually every game has to provide some sort of tutorial. I did actually deactivate the tutorial boxes earlier because they were voiced in Korean, and I just didn't think that I needed them. As you can see here, there's this little arrow here that kind of tells you where your first quest is, which is kind of interesting, I suppose. But there appears to be something that I can hit, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hit it with the bow, start out with some bow action. And then melee. Animations are definitely fantastic, and I wouldn't expect anything else out of a Korean MMO. I believe that while this game is tab target, you can move and shoot at the same time. In fact, you can jump, and your attack animation will become part of the jump, which is actually really, really cool. You can continue to just shoot him with the arrow, and then switch into some melee there. F, I think, loots all, and then G is selective looting. What else did I see in a few videos that I watched? I think that dancing is actually kind of cool in this. What is this? Okay, so there's the dance, right? Now, the cool thing about dancing in this game is that you can actually move, and you'll continue dancing. So if you strafe, you'll dance into that direction. Also, if you jump, it'll be part of the dance. If you move backwards and forwards. So, if you're really into your socializing, you love to dance in MMOs, then this might be the game for you. There's a lot of cosmetic details in this game. I think that you can transmogrify armor into other armor. You can be a warrior that wears cloth. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Ooh, iron vein. Can I... Sweet, I can mine it without needing to train into something. That's kind of cool. Alright, so there's that. Anyway, let's try to move out of here. We got some quests to turn in and maybe some others to acquire. Game world so far, maybe typical European look so far, at least on this continent. What is this? Signpost. Oh, the foxes that I was already beaten up. I think I gotta... Or I get to continue killing. How about you, sir? And wants to speak with you. Okay. I've already leveled up. I'm level 2 now. And as you can see, it seems to put down a new arrow for each quest, so you can look at the number here that corresponds with that and figure out where you're going. And then if I click on it, I get more information. If I reread it, how about map? M? M. Okay. Nicely drawn map here. So, scale-wise, it seems pretty big. Alright. Let's kill some more foxes. Get some more melee going on here. And, yeah, obtain loot, so that's G. If I hit G, that just... Okay, then I can select. What is that? Shift 2. Oh! Talk about kicking a fox when it's down. Shift 1 is... Oh, apparently you can go Mach 2 in this game. So that's your little sprint ability, I guess, for when you don't have a mount, and that uses up mana. Okay. Well, that's kind of neat, though. It seems to last a decent amount of time for a starter ability. But I got some more foxes to take out. So, again, what we're looking at here, this is obviously all fairly typical. Nothing to write home about to begin with. Again, I want to stress this just because I don't think the selling point of this game is going to be early on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can start out level 1 and just go off and explore and do whatever you want. I just don't know. I know that you can do something different with questing in this game. For example, if you have a quest that tells you to kill 10 something, you can overachieve it, meaning kill more to get more credit, or you can underachieve it, killing less, to just somehow get through it if you're tired of doing it, I believe. I think, again, I might not be correct. So I'm just going off of what I've seen in a few other videos that I watched before doing this. I kind of wanted to get a feel for what the game was about to see if I even wanted to try it, because it does intrigue me. If it's something like Star Wars Galaxies, then you know, I'm all for that. So let's talk to this guy here. Basic quests here. Which again, I'm not really reading too many of them. I'm just following my arrows and getting through them. Nice ambience. We got some nice sounds out and about here. Crickets, the wind. All about the ambience. Giant rabbit. Guy just chilling here. And looks like we got a quest for a new weapon. A couple of swords, a dagger. Wait a minute. This guy is making me kill boars. That's gotta be a jab at WoW. It's gotta be. What is this? Desiree Memory Tome. Ooh. I think that's their way of binding you to a location. And you've got... what's this? Mailbox. With an owl on it. So there are blue exclamation points. That's not like repeatable. It's just kind of something that you can interact with, I think. Ooh, fireworks. Where'd they go in my inventory, I'm assuming? Alright, let's see what they look like. Wait, can I... could have been better. What are you? Little inn here. F. Oh, I just turned off her candle. She's gonna pass out now. I guess so, yeah, those things are over everything that you can interact with. How do I... uh-oh. Oh, crap. Don't even tell me I'm stuck here. I just started... oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna... please, I don't want to be stuck already. They might want to work on that, though. That could be frustrating. I'll turn your candle back on, though. Fire. Can I do anything with the fire? Turn... it just says turn off light. And a bed. If you just want to pass out with your numbers behind you. That breaks my immersion. I'm complaining. Uninstall. A keg? I can't interact with that. The one thing that most people probably want to interact with. You can't. So, let's see. This guy's got something for me. Receive reward. Earned 1 skill point. Oh, I'm level 3 now. Open skills. So, okay. What is this? That's what I already have. Learn charge skill, confirm it, and I'm gonna drag you here. Now, what was this one? This is... oh, that's auto attack, I think, which I don't really... probably don't need that there. I think I'm gonna put this here and that there. Okay. So, is your basic abilities, race-specific stuff there, emotes, lots of emotes. I'm sure they're well animated. Okay. What do you got, sir? Alright. All this happy-go-lucky music. Crafting merchant. Oh. Is that so? Okay. Stuff I can... I suppose I can... Didn't I need to... Okay, I needed to kill boars, unfortunately. Now, I wonder... Orange? Alright, orange. Uh-oh, is this guy getting ready to charge? Alright, orange? I don't think... Aggro's. Oh, that... Alright, you can kill that guy. I was just... staring there. This guy's like... I don't mess around. Ooh, there's my new ability. Animations are amazing. No doubt about it. Fantastic animations. 2 of 3. Then again, I don't remember the last time I played a Korean MMO that didn't have cool fight animations. So, it's to be expected. And... oh wait, I think I killed them all. I have the bloodlust within me. Must kill more boars. Fantastic. Some more things that I can mine, I suppose, but... So, we'll go turn that in. Oh, I suppose I could use my Mach 2 ability here. And wait a minute. Oh, I gotta go back here. Mayor. Alright, do I want a dagger? Do I want a wishful sword or a katana blade? I think this is probably more my style. Can you preview stuff like you can in WoW in another window? I don't... Control doesn't do anything. Shift click. No, that doesn't do anything either. I think I'll go with the wishful sword for now. And I will equip it. So I guess we'll just try to look at it here. Alright, well, it's got some engravings on it. Let's see if I can... Alright. Oh, there's one thing I did want to discuss. Obviously, you notice I have a shield, but most of the time, and apparently a loot of some sort, most of the time you've been seeing me run around like this. Where's the shield, right? Now, I'm used to a game like WoW where if you have a shield, it's on your back all the time. If you have a cloak, it's on your back all the time, unless you choose to hide it. In this game, it has something called slot priorities, which I think is in the options. I found it before. I'm not a fan of how this works, but see, right now, I don't have a cloak, but the priority is set to cloaks. I could set it to shields, hit apply, and see, now my shield is always displayed as the first thing on my back. So no matter what I'm doing, typically this is going to show. However, if I did have a cloak, it's not going to show the cloak, it's going to show the shield. Now, if I wanted to show the cloak, I have to go back into this and then set the priority to cloaks. But then it's not going to show my shield. The same thing is true with weapons. So if you have a two-handed sword on your back, you either get to see the sword or you get to see the cloak. You have to pick one. I absolutely hate that. I get maybe it's there to resolve clipping issues, but in all honesty, having been playing WoW for many, many years and other MMOs that have cloaks and things on your back, I never really had a huge issue with that. So I think it's kind of stupid because I love cloaks on characters. I love wearing a bunch of gear and things on my character. I think it makes you truly unique and it makes you stand out more. You know, you want to look like an adventurer, and the cloaks in this game, from what I have seen of screenshots and videos, are fantastic. They flow nicely and everything. So it's unfortunate that you have to pick between that and something on your back. So I guess the only people that end up looking the best are those that perhaps use one-handed weapons, no shields. So kind of lame. I hope that that's something that they can look at. Maybe if there's enough of an outcry, who knows. But just something I thought that I would nitpick. So nice little village here. Amy, what you doing, Amy? What you looking at? What's up there? I see a chicken and stars. Chicken and stars. Isn't that a soup? Let's see. Monolith. Ooh, monolith shields. I don't really want a staff or a scepter, though. So, I should probably read these, though. Climb the coop, catch Amy's chicken. As long as that's all she wants me to do. Alright. Well, most epic quest I've ever been involved with. I guess I'll just take the staff. The shield's given to me. Alright, we can switch the camera to that guy. And let's just swap the shield there. Alright, it's a little bit different looking. It's more of like a buckler, though, I think. Alright, so Lucius, I think I've seen you around, except last time you were a different animal. Okay, I've got some creatures. What the? What are you? I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Another quest here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I should probably read these things to understand what I'm doing here. I'm level 4. Triple slash has been upgraded. Alright, so there's that. What is this one? A traditional token. Plant the young sapling. Alright, where? Oh, alright, here, I guess. I have planted a sapling. How long is it going to stay there? Are these other saplings? Now, this game has like a big farming mechanic. Oh, I almost just stepped on that. Oh, that was Lucius again. Man, you really got to stop creeping around here as a different animal each time. It has a really big farming and land owning mechanic. There's player housing that I believe you can run much like Ultima Online, where you just build a house out in the open somewhere. I don't think it's a specific housing zone. Kind of interesting, but maybe could get a little messy. But I believe you can come across people's fields and stuff and steal and then get in trouble for it, literally. So you got to be careful about that. But anyways, there's some water over here. And I will tell you that another big part of this game is actually the ocean. There are player-owned boats and ships. There's actually... Is that one right there? Now, I think, maybe? Could be. Yeah, I believe this is... yeah, that's somebody's actual boat right there. And there's different size boats and ships. From what I've seen, there's giant vessels that you can actually own that can carry all your friends, your entire guild even, maybe. Apparently there's a lot of pirating that goes on, and that stuff really does intrigue me. So the seafaring portion of this game is really in-depth. If you're interested in that kind of thing, then this might be the game. So, again, I kind of wish I could show you some of those later game mechanics, but right now you're just seeing some of the basics. But I'm sure there's plenty of other videos out there on YouTube that will show off those things as well, if you're intrigued by anything that you're seeing here today. And I think we need to move on, so do a little bit more here. Priestess. And okay, this is probably where I go when I die. More boars. Don't think I'll be dealing with any of those. And more boars. So a lot of open land here. Environments seem to be pretty lush. Draw distance, I haven't really been able to fully test at this point. You can see something out in the distance there, but it's covered by fog. Everything, again, is maxed out, so distance and settings. This is as high as it will go. Again, this is CryEngine 3, so I don't know what the maximum land sizes for it. Usually, game engines tend to have a limitation in that regard. Except, so... yeah, more chickens. Whoa, what was that? I don't know what just... okay. Wasting your lamp there. Ooh, what's this? Quick shot. I wonder if you can get wasted in this game. Alright, well there's that. Oh, I'm moving faster though. Lucius, the cat, now. Make up your mind, buddy. Can I couple this with... oh no, it overrode it. Whoa, what was that? Bit of a blackout there. I haven't noticed any zoning or instancing as of yet. Unless they've done a good job of disguising it, which is possible. That's a big... wait, what am I supposed to do? Brown bears in blue mist. Kill hungry brown bears and angry brown bears. 0 of 3. You're a hungry... wait, which ones? Hungry and angry. Well, I'm not sure what's worse. Hungry... I'd be like, no, how about you kill them? Because they look really mean. But since this is not real life, I'll go ahead and fight it. Now, even though this is tab target and not a Twitch game, you know, typical combat, as long as you have nice animations, what's that? I think you can still have a lot of fun with the combat. Star Wars The Old Republic, also another game, typical combat system, but beautiful animations, and that's what really sold it. Whereas some games, even WoW at this point, just really bores you to death with the animations, so the fighting gets quite dull, you know, after a few minutes. Which is why I think you just need eye candy in regards to animations to keep it going. I mean, these hits are absolutely brutal, which is really nice. And there's a hungry brown bear. Nice. Alright, that's that. And it looks like we gotta go up to this guy here. So getting kind of foggy out here. By the way, I love day-night cycles in games. I think there aren't enough titles, including shooters, that actually feature a nice day-night. Jenny! What's your problem, Jenny? Why can't you leave? Threw your doll in one of these trees, and I can't get it. Well, why are you playing in the woods near brown bears? It serves you right. And learn new skills, open skills. So, oops. Oh, so I can actually pick a secondary skill set here now. So this is kind of where if I wanted to multi-class, I think. Defense, archery. You know what? For the purposes of this video, I think I will try, and then I can do another one, so I can have 3, which means I could almost go, well, because, well, I think I'm going to do archery then, and confirm that. And what is this? Charged bolt. Sure, why not? Have anything else I can do? What is this? Piercing shot. Although, there's whirlwind here. I can't, wait, this is... oh, that requires rank 10. This requires... sure, let's do that. Alright, so... got that. I'm going to put you here, and then I'm going to put you here as well, because we'll start out with ranged and then go into melee. Tell you what, I mean, if you could create a proper ranger in this game, then that would excite me, because it's been a while since I've had a game that lets me make a really nice ranger class. The hunter in WoW is kind of... it's not what it used to be. They changed it a lot. So, your doll is up a tree. Wait, which... oh, rough bark pine. What? You can climb trees... wait, can I climb any tree, or is this just a quest thing? I'll be a proper ranger if I could climb trees. So, is that the doll? Who threw this thing up here? The Incredible Hulk? I don't think some kid threw that up here. Can I slide down the tree? Get all cut up like Rambo? I don't think so. Shift doesn't do anything. Control, Alt, no. Can just like, oh, you can kind of just jump off. I wonder if you can break your neck if you jump off from too high. All right, here's your doll. I suggest you get out of here before you become bear food. And that is that. Get a few more of these quests here. And there's some boots that I can get. And you, sir, I will accept your quest as well, because why not? Let's test out these new shots, though. So, okay. I'm going to do Charged Bolt. Ooh, that was cool. And then this shot as well. And then, bam! Finish off with some melee. That's what I'm talking about. That's some true ranger skills there. Let's do that one more time, just because. Alright. Let him have it. Boom! That's nice. That is really nice. See, that's the kind of gameplay I used to enjoy with the Hunter and WoW before they really changed the class. I also had a ranger in Dark Age of Camelot that was pretty cool. It was similar. You'd basically drop somebody with arrows first, and once they got into close quarters, you would then just take them out with melee. And that, to me, is my idea of a ranger. You know, that Aragorn-style character. Receive reward. Sure. Wait, did I ever get anything else that I didn't equip? I don't think so. Alright. Collect... Wait, from where? What? That's the new one. Report. Report to people. A lot of reporting that you gotta do. Oh, there's somebody on their mount. And mounts, I think, are unique in this game. I think you raise them as a pet, and then you get to keep them. And I think you get them fairly early on. Are you something that I can kill? I don't know. I want to kill you anyway, though, because you're red. Soften them up. Looks like it slows them down as well. And then, boom! Oh, not done yet? Now you are. Go to bed. And so that's 1 of 3. How about your buddy? What's the range here? I suppose it's balanced, I guess. I don't know. I have to work on my keybinds soon. Again, I could just keep luring this guy back if I wanted to. Wait for the cooldowns, and then let him have it with another... what was that called again? That was the Charged Bolt. And I guess all of them can be used on the move? I wasn't so sure about that last one. Let's find out. Let's see. So Charged Bolt. I'm going to be moving around while shooting this. Yep. So, and then 3. Yeah, so seems like you can use most of them on the move. How you doing, buddy? Man, you can wreck people. Alright, so you can just wreck them with ranged. Mach 2, turn in my quest. Seems to be a shadow issue. Graphical issue. I'm gonna take, what do we got? Ooh, a bow that we got a new bow and then a loot. And then we got a quest for some gloves. I'm gonna take this loot, which... Where did I see that before? That was like... wait, what was this? Recall. Oh, there you go. It's kind of like a healing performance. What is that? Restores you and your party's health. Okay. So that works. Somebody told me that you can play instruments. You can kind of play custom tunes as well. Yeah, see, there's like a shadow problem here on the ground. Alright, that's weird. You can run around with your loot if you just want to be a crazy bard, I guess. You can switch between your items as... Oh, wait, I have a bow. Did I equip that new bow? Is this the new one? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna Swap that. So you can run around like this if you do want to show everything that you've got. But, you know, if you're just, you know, wanting to run through town like this, some people might think that you're a bit crazy. Burning heroes, vengeful ghosts. Ghosts. Where are the ghosts at? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I saw some ghosts over here. There they are. Who are you gonna call? So I gotta... Flashbang out! Is that enough? Okay. I guess so. I like my Mach 2 ability here. I suppose I could say Mach 1, but... Hey. So cloth, leather. Not a cloth kind of guy. Let's see what... Alright, moment of truth. Yes, much better. I feel complete now with some gloves. Gotta cover those hands up. Alright, and... zoom on by. So I guess those little shot glasses are for when you're in combat. You get a little bit of a movement buff when you're not traveling. Some graphical anomalies here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, CryEngine, for me at least, has always been finicky. It's capable of a lot, but I generally only see the best results from Crytek themselves when it comes to developing a game using the engine. So leather and cloth once again. I guess I'll go with the leather. And then this is another quest for a two-handed sword. And skill upgraded. Alright, we're level 6. Ooh, some cotton. I can pick cotton if I want. Gather it. Don't need a skill to be able to do that. Pull out a little shovel when doing so. It's kind of cool, like the little animations that they've added there. What was I doing? What's going on? Who am I? Oh yeah, boots. Das Boot. Aw, come on! They gave me, like, Christmas elf boots. They're hideous. I hate when games do that. Look at these boots are way cooler looking. Ugh, these are hideous. That upsets me greatly. Visual downgrade. You know, the funny thing is, on the early levels, I'm usually the type of guy that just... It's like, you know what? Those boots are so ugly, and... well, they are a lot better. Dang it. Well. What is that thing? I don't know, but it needs to die. Oh! He's got some surprises. Fine, let's do this up melee. Gosh, the animations are fantastic. Get your hands off me. Alright, what am I supposed to do? I gotta make a monolith rubbing. West monolith. 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 Is this one? Is this the right one? No. I don't think so. How about that one over there? I feel like I'm about to break the sound barrier. That'd be kind of cool if you could. Yeah, give me my stuff. Oh, cutscene. Or an advertisement for a tattoo parlor, perhaps. I don't have much time for you, because this is already a pretty long playthrough. And how about this? Can I make... Ooh, I just like punched that thing and my fist is now on fire. I think I'm having a heart attack. Okay, that work? Did I make... No, I did not make a rubbing of that. Use the... Wait. Oh, I gotta use this, though. Is that the gift of the Naru? Alright, receive reward. And then another... Hey, how's it going? Okay, bye. And talk to you again. So, pretty questy up front early on. Not a big deal. Pretty much to be expected. And where is this monolith? I think it's, you know... How about this one? Nope. How's about this one? Since there seems to be... no, wait, that's not. How about this? What's this? Bodies. Bodies have hit the floor. And butts. Oh, they want to throw some... I would normally watch those, you know, if they were in English. Because I like trying to get involved with the storyline. Whoa. Seriously? Sit down. Kneel before Zod, I guess. Alright, here we go. How about this one? Yes, finally. Nice little animation there, I suppose. Oh, look, you got go into some effort for this little basic minor quest. I wonder how long it took them to animate this. Hey, look, I need you to really get behind this make a rubbing quest because Phil was on it and it ended up really inappropriate. Alright, so there's that. I suppose it's kind of neat that they go to that extra effort. And I think we're gonna go through here and hopefully not get stung. So there's a little bit more draw distance for you. Somebody just jumped off that house. If this were DayZ, he would have been in trouble. And, well, I got it. Okay, my turn-in is over here. Again, more video flickering. Alright, so turn this in. And I'm going to get a great sword because everything else is... yeah, great sword. Zwei Anda. Now we're talking. But again, if I were wearing a cloak, I would either have to choose between the cloak or the sword, which is unfortunate. Pants, gotta have pants. Pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Alright, so I've got a two-handed sword now, which means that we definitely need to kill something with it. How about a bee? Let's do this first, and then... yeah! Ooh! Snap, crackle, mother frackin' pop. Dang, that sword, man. Melee range. Let him have it. I got this, field dog. And then, boom! Absolutely brutal, and I love it. Okay, so combat animations, 10 out of 10. Fantastic, of course, but again, wouldn't expect anything else. Talk about brutal. Love it. And that is that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this video is running a tad long, if I do say so myself, and I'd love to show you more. I'd love to just get into what is supposed to make this game great, but again, we are limited by time here. This is something I might continue to live stream. I do kind of want to further investigate this title and see what its potential is. I hear a lot of great things about it, but I just don't know yet. I see some things that I don't like, that typical Korean gameplay, but then again, I see a few things there that could really shine. So it's hard to say, and it's hard to show you what this game's potential is in a video, even that's 40 minutes plus long. I think that it would require maybe another hour before we can start to see something more interesting. But anyways, with that said, I will have links in the description below if you're interested in taking a look at this. Stay tuned to my channel and the live stream for more information in regards to this game or possibly other MMOs and titles in general. But with that said, again, thank you so very much for joining me. I will definitely see you on the next one.